Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious meat with onion, as I call it, bistec encebollado. It is delicious, and I am sure you're going to love it. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. I am going to start with the veggies. I am going to use one whole onion, white onion, and I am just going to slice away. I really want the onion to incorporate into the milanesa meat. Look at this. And this white onion, it's so spicy that my eyes are watering. My makeup, I hope, is still there at the end of this video. Let me tell you, one tomato, I'm just gonna slice it. I want the tomato just to be incorporated and not fully cooked into this recipe. One chiles jalapeno that of course I'm going to remove the seeds and the vein so that it's not spicy at all. This is just gonna be a contrast of the color. We're gonna use red, white, and green veggies to incorporate them into the milanesa. Look at this, nice and thin so that it really releases the flavor. Once you have your veggies ready, transfer them to a plate. And let me show you how thin this milanesa is. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice them nice and thin and continue with the rest. I have about 3 pounds of really thin milanesa. Once you have the milanesa, add it directly into your pan and we're going to add our spices. I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin. Do not omit the cumin. This is going to give the milanesa a delicious flavor. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and of course, salt to taste. And now we are going to add half a cup of water and we are going to cover the pot so that the meat releases the juices and you don't need to add oil or lard. So now that I added half a cup of water, we're going to cover it and we're going to let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until all the meat is completely cooked. Look at this. We're going to cover it one more time, leave it there for another 5 minutes. And when we uncover it and there's no longer, you could see no longer red on the meat, then do not cover it anymore. Leave it uncovered. The milanesa is nice and thin and it will be so juicy and crispy when you add the rest of the ingredients. After about 5 minutes, you can notice that there's no liquid on the bottom of the pot. And of course, it's going to start frying. We don't want to fry it too much. We really want just to get those golden brown little pieces. And once we notice that, we're going to start adding the onion. This part is very important. Don't overcook your veggies so that you could see throughout your meat the white of the onion and of course the green of the jalapeno. I'm just going to incorporate it, cook it for 5 minutes. Once everything is incorporated, I am going to add the tomato. I just want to give this meat a delicious and colorful flavor. Look at this. Now that the meat is getting a little crispy, we're going to incorporate and then we're going to add the tomato. Don't overcook your tomato. Once you add your tomato, just cook it for 3 more minutes and then turn it off. You really want to see throughout your your carne con cebolla, you really want to see those little pieces of tomato. So here I'm just gonna incorporate the tomato. Once it's incorporated, I'm just gonna cook it for about 2 minutes. No more than that. You want the meat to absorb those amazing flavors of the onion, the tomato, the jalapeno. Of course, you could enjoy it with white rice, with Mexican red rice, rice and beans, or enjoy it in an amazing taco. Look at this. This looks amazing. Don't overcook your tomato. Once you've cooked it for about 2 minutes, we're going to turn it off and we are ready to plate. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in a bit. Look at this. It's still nice and hot. I'm going to add it into the presentation plate. You could see the green. You could see the red. You could see the white. Oh my gosh, this really smells amazing and delicious. And of course, I warmed up my tortilla directly onto the fire so it's nice and crispy and has that smoky flavor. And now I'm ready to taste. I'll see you in just a little bit. This looks amazing and it smells perfect. My friends, I am completely done with this carne encebollada. Let me tell you, you could enjoy it with rice, beans, but I'm going to enjoy it in a taco. Excuse me. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh. So juicy and tender. Mmm. This carne encebollada came out amazing. I hope, my friends, you make it and you enjoy it with your beautiful family. If you like and love this amazing recipe, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. I will stay enjoying this amazing carne encebollada, an amazing taco. See you soon. Bye-bye.